Today we're interviewing my good friend Jayson Mullen. He resides in Berkeley, New Jersey. We're live in his apartment at the District on Apache in Tempe, Arizona. Jayson, how you doing?
Doing great, Johnny. How are you? Pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure to be here. First question I gotta ask you, how was your weekend? Good weekend?
Weekend was pretty good, yeah. Watched some college football, hung out with Andrew Bailey a little bit, saw you. We did some hockey calls. It was fun. It was a fun time.
It was a really good weekend. I totally agree with you. What are you looking forward to next weekend though? More hockey calls or a little bit different?
Probably not going to be any hockey calls.
It's Halloween weekend.
It is Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
It should be a fun time, you know. Fraternity's doing some events. I know your fraternity is as well. So, just gonna get active in the school environment and have some fun.
How are you enjoying the school environment this year compared to other years?
I would say living in Tempe, it's definitely been a change as opposed to the atmosphere in downtown Phoenix freshman year. It was different. It's been definitely a change from the dorm life for sure.
Absolutely. Tell me about some time in your life that was hard for you and how you overcame it. Interesting transition, I know.
I'd say coming here would be a little bit of not necessarily a difficult time, but just a transitional period in my life. Moving across the country is definitely strange. Only been to Arizona once before this, so it was cool to be in a new place, try to find my footing, find some friends, and just find my place here at Cronkite and ASU.
What do you think the biggest change was between living in New Jersey and living in Arizona?
The people, for sure. It's definitely the people. I feel as if the attitudes are a little bit different from East Coast to West Coast, and the West Coast lifestyle definitely takes a forefront in ASU, so just a little bit different on the way that I was interacting with others, but after that, that's about it.
Final question. You mentioned that you're a journalism major. How did you end up deciding that, and how do you like it?
I've just been around sports my entire life, and I didn't want to do one of those basic, normal jobs that a lot of people end up getting after college, so I wanted a major that is going to be a lot more hands-on and active and put me in a place where I could not just succeed but have a fun time doing it. And Cronkite has been great so far. Been here for about 2 years and it's been awesome.
What's in the future for you? What do you see yourself doing with your Walter Cronkite major diploma? What does sports journalist Jayson look like in 10 years?
Hopefully doing play-by-play or any type of coverage. I would love to do it in the hockey environment. That's where I feel as if I excel the most. But anything just around sports and just being in the industry would be the dream.
Absolute pleasure to have you, Jayson. Thank you again.
Thank you, Johnny.